better. Hello and welcome to this week's video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for stopping by. I run Cornflower Lane, where I sell handmade journals, journaling kits and journaling supplies. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back, and I really hope you enjoy today's video. So I just wanted to stop by today and give you a few updates. I am changing my journaling slightly, like how I journal. I'm also going to let you know about some videos that will be coming soon, fingers crossed. And yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and have a chat with you and give you some updates. So I've got my list here so I don't forget to tell you about anything. And the first thing I'm going to talk about are studio vlogs. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that about a year ago I stopped doing studio vlogs. I was doing them every fortnight, I think, and they just got a bit too much. I felt like there was sort of too much pressure. I wasn't really doing enough during the couple of weeks that I could sort of fill the videos out with, and yeah, it was just getting a bit samey, and I didn't feel like the videos were particularly interesting. So I just thought I'd have a bit of a break and revisit them later. And I now feel like I want to start doing them again. I've missed sort of documenting my day-to-day life in my studio and what I do. So I'm hoping they will be coming back very soon. I need to start sort of actually filming stuff and get back into sort of remembering to film various things that I'm doing. They will probably only be once a month because, again, I've still not got a lot of stuff to film on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just going to do one a month, and hopefully I can make them quite interesting and not too samey. But yeah, that might change if I get more stuff that I can film, but for now, when they start, it'll be once a month. Another video that I'm hoping to do fairly soon, sort of in the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks, is a craft room tour. So this room that I'm in now, I've been in for over 2 years, since we moved into this house, and we've gradually sort of added to it and made it how it is now, and it works really well and I'm really pleased with it. I wish I'd done one sort of right at the beginning and then sort of updated them, because it has changed a lot and it would have been quite nice to see sort of how much it had changed, but never mind, I just never got round to doing one. So I will do one very soon, and I'll be able to show you all around the room and how I organise everything. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is the sort of main thing that I wanted to discuss today, and that is how I am journaling. So if you've followed me for a while and you've seen my journal with me videos, which I've been doing every week for the last year, you will know that I do 3 journals. I've got my own journal, which this is my current one, so I have sort of a good size. I haven't finished this, this is how chunky it is already, with still pages left to journal on. So this is my journal, and I document everything in here, all our family life, just random as birthdays, days out, and just other sort of things that happen that I want to document, which aren't necessarily, you know, an event, but they're just something that I want to keep to look back on. So that's my journal. And then I also do a journal for both my boys. I have 2 boys, 11 and 9, and I do a traveller's notebook for each of them. And then when they're finished, I get sort of 2 or 3, depending on how big they are, and bind them into another cover. I have got one, but I didn't get it. I should have got it perhaps. So yeah, I just bind them like I would make a normal journal, and these are the signatures. So these I use, and obviously I document everything for each of my children. So there's days out, and then there's also sort of just random things. That's my eldest doing his drum practice, so that's obviously just in his journal, and then like baking a cake and things like that. So that's my boys' journals, so I do them both like that. So of course there's some things that I'm journaling about 3 times. If we do a day out, I'll journal it in my journal and then both my boys' journals. And it was getting a lot. You may also know, if you've watched me before, I'm always saying how behind I am, especially with my boys' journals. I was about a year behind, and I've been trying to catch up, but it obviously takes a lot of time, and with everything else that's going on, it's sort of getting left, and yeah, I'm getting a bit sort of overwhelmed with it all. So I wanted to simplify it a bit. I didn't want to stop doing my boys' journals because I want to document them until they're a bit older, and they love looking back on those. So I know that I'm not wasting my time, sort of thing. I want to keep going. But with my journal, I'm not overly bothered about documenting absolutely everything, like full on. So a lot of these, I think more or less every page in here is actually a journal with me video. If you wanted to go and look at that playlist, you can watch me creating all these pages. So I quite like the sort of documenting a family day out. If I've got, like, this is quite a big spread, it's got a lot of photos, and a lot of flip outs, and that's fine, but I'm doing that for sort of nearly every photo, and it's quite a lot to do. So I'm going to keep this journal for things like birthdays or sort of big family days out, and still do those as a spread like that. But then the sort of day-to-day sort of little snapshots that I take sort of at home or whatever, I'm going to be now keeping in a traveller's notebook. And then the same with my boys' ones. When I've got sort of a few months, I will bind them together into a bigger journal. So in this traveller's notebook, I am going to have, you can already see, I've got a month to view, and then I've got a to-do list, if it's focusing, a to-do list there, and then on these are just dates. So these are the planner pages. So I've laid out, just see if there's a page, here we go. So this is next week's, and I've laid it out, and I write my to-do list on here, and any things, appointments, birthdays, anything to do with the boys' school, I write those all on here like I would a diary. And then I've also got to-do lists in here, ideas, just random stuff that I would jot down in a normal diary. But then in between there are some sort of plainer pages. This is a Cocoa Daisy Traveller's Notebook, which I've got quite a few from a past subscription that I had. And in between there are some sort of pages with a bit of patterns on them, and see if I can find any more. Yeah, just like pages like this, which I'm going to leave to do my journaling on. And so like this one, I haven't actually written this yet, I've just stuck the photo and some ephemera bits, but I'm going to be doing that sort of thing in amongst the sort of to-do lists and the diary pages, and this will become a monthly journal for me, and I'm just going to keep it a lot more simple. So hopefully just doing that won't take up as much time, and I've just quickly stuck that photo in and another one here, and I will go back and do the journaling. Right, sorry, I just had to change my memory card. Where was I? Yes, so I'm hoping to keep it a lot more simple, and it won't take up as much time, and hopefully I can catch up and not get too far behind again. I also have other journals that I need to do. I haven't done my youngest's baby journal yet. He is 9 years old and I've still not even started it. So I really want to get things like that done, and I've got some other ideas for journals that I want to do. So if you saw my series before Christmas, I made a Christmas mini book and then journaled in it, and then last week I did the flip through of it, and I journaled the whole process from sort of making the journal to the finished thing. And I would like to do that sort of thing again and do a whole process on creating journals and filling them up. So yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to let you know that that was changing. I'm going to be filming a mix of everything, so I'll be filming me doing sort of more full pages in my big journal. I'll also be filming doing sort of simpler pages in my traveller's notebook, and also doing pages in my boys' journals as well. So hopefully there'll be a bit more of a mix, and I won't be constantly saying that I'm catching up and I'm really behind. Right, I'm going to change. I was going to talk about this last, but I'm just going to quickly say that the February layout sketch is available for free for you to download now. You can get this on my website. I do one every month and you can download it for free, and I normally do a journal with me video using the sketch. I missed January's just because it was really busy and it was unfortunately the one thing that I had to leave off my to-do list. So I'm hoping to do a February one. I realise I'm running out of time, so I need to probably get on and do that. But yeah, this is available for download now. I think it's one of my favourites. I really like the simplicity of it. And now the last thing I wanted to talk about is the new March monthly kit. It is available now. It came out today. I'm actually filming this on Thursday, but for you it came out yesterday. It's available on my shop. I will leave the links in the description below for you. These are new monthly kits that I'm going to be doing going forward. So the February Love Letters kit for this month is still available, and then the March kit is available now, and going forward the 16th of the month is when I'm going to release a new kit. So obviously the 16th of February I release the March kit, the 16th of March I will be releasing the April kit, and so on. It's not a subscription or anything, you can just go on and buy the kit each month or miss a month or whatever. If you are interested in the monthly kits, you can follow me on Instagram where I post sneak peeks, and I'll also let you know when they're when it's coming out, or join my mailing list and you will get an email telling you when they've been released as well. So I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about today. If you aren't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you can join me again for another video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.